If you play in a band and you're currently driving your parents crazy because you have no place to practice, as well if you're harboring the next American Idol and you want to give her some practice time, this is the place to come to. This is called the Jam Space, and we're going to be talking to Jeff Durochie. Jeff, welcome to GLEN TV. So where did the idea come from to do something like this? Because I think it's a great idea.
I was inspired by my daughter. Actually, my daughter is 15 years old. She goes to Walkerville, but I was at one of her plays in Leamington one day. So I'm driving home by myself after the play, and this idea came to me because she's a musician, plays guitar and saxophone, keyboards, and just prior to her play, we went to Disney World. She actually made it through American Idol at Disney World. Nice. She made it to the finals. You know, because they have it every day at Disney World. So I'm thinking about her. I was so proud. I was a proud dad, I guess, and thinking of ways to keep her encouraged with music. And I just came up with this idea. It just popped in my head. I'm like, what a great place that we can showcase these kids. You know, so I came up with the recording birthday idea, you know, where they can come in and record karaoke, and we make it into a party, because there's nothing like that around here in Windsor, right?
No, not around.
And I'm driving and I'm riding on the seat trying to watch the road, and I come up with the rehearsal rooms. I'm like, well, people need a place to practice. At that point I was thinking of my brother-in-law, Jay. They were practicing in some grungy old industrial building. And then I'm like, well, we can incorporate recording studios. So I get home and I sit there writing a business plan. We called my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, Natalie and Jay. We went over to their house and talked until like 4 in the morning about this whole idea of Jam Space. I came up with the name right away, and all of us just started throwing all these ideas out, building on the business plan, and that's basically how it all came together.
So it all started with your little girl.
My little girl was my inspiration, because I was proud, and Windsor has a lot of talent. Really nobody's doing anything about it, so I wanted to kind of build a community, and Jam Space is a community, and all the musicians are welcome here. Everybody can come here. Families, birthday parties, karaoke parties, because when these kids have come in and they record, they're so happy when they leave, I tell you, and that's what we're trying to create here.
So tell me a little bit about Jam School. What does Jam School entail?
Jam School, what we do, like last weekend we went to the songwriters workshop as a field trip. They write their own music. We have an instructor, his name is David Allen. We approached him and asked him to be a part of our Jam School. And we have David, Natalie, and Jay, who are coaches, is what we call them. They're coaches, and we make bands. So they teach them how to be a band. First band that started back in November, they played at our concert last week, and they were fantastic. They were 2 original songs that they wrote and 2 cover songs, and people just love them.
Wow.
So we have 2 more. We have a total of 3 bands, and we're always looking for more. You know, and the ages 11, 12, up to 20 years old. And they can form a band and just be part of it.
I really wish this place would have been around when I was younger.
Yeah, I hear that a lot, actually. A lot of people are saying that, you know.
I was one of those kids that drove my parents nuts, like wailing on my electric guitar all night long. And then getting into bands and having the drummer come over and like play the drums and just rattling the whole house and all the windows and everything. Yeah. So this is fabulous. So do you provide instruments for people, or do they bring their own
We
here?
have some, like every room's equipped with PA systems, microphones, mic stands. We have drum kit here. We have other different types of amplifiers, and we have acoustic guitars and basses here if anyone needed and they could use them, but most of the people like to use their own equipment.
So give me some information. How do bands get in touch with you? How does it work?
We do have a website, which is jamspacewindsor.com.
Jamspacewindsor.com.
Jamspace, yeah, and then we have our phone numbers really easy. We're lucky, 519-972-0008, so they can call in. Our website's very informative. We have all our rates on there, and we explain our Jam School and our monthly features. We have monthly specials.
So how's it been received so far?
Very well. Obviously, we want more and more bands, but it's building. We have, I can't say exactly how many bands, but I'm thinking about 20 different bands jamming here now.
Nice.
Consistently. We're looking to get a lot more, so I'm very pleased. But we have a long way to go.
How long have you been here? No.
Basically October 1st was...
Oh, okay, so you
not very long.
Yeah, brand new.
We're brand new, but we are happy with where we're at.
So tell me, Jeff, is there any last words that you want to say?
Thank you very much for this interview. That's one of the great things. But you have to come out and try Jam Space. It's a very friendly place, nice, clean. If you're a parent You'll be very comfortable with your kids being here.
So for all you weekend warriors out there that are jamming along in bands, or if you're in a band with a bunch of young kids and are driving your parents crazy, come and check out the Jam Space. So I want to thank Jeff very much for joining me here on GLEN TV.
Thank you very much.
We'll catch you next time. Have a great night. Okay, Jeff Durochie.
Right, is there some way we can cut that music out?
Oh, sure.
They're throwing hammers.
Jeff, you go again. That's okay.
I don't know, but yeah.
Okay, Jeff Durochie.
Just, we talked until like... I was inspired by my daughter.